So, congrats that you're here, and congrats for your life ahead. Um, Also, like, right now that you have given the exam, you will consider this as a stepping stone. Life at IITs or AIMS also will also be similarly rigorous or even more. Um, it will take effort. It's not that now life would become easier on your part, college part, but it's also much more fun getting into college and that you might like what you end up selecting. So just keep that in mind. Personally, I found that the skills you gain in these 2 years, firstly, it's so rigorous preparation, like you are basically devoted 80 hours a week sort of thing to this. So like they are deeply ingrained, and you learn a lot and learn a lot of things, which varies from memorization to like determination to continue solving a question to like painful, boring calculations. So like it trains you a lot, and these would still be helpful later on. So like these are the skills you which you'll carry on from carry on to your journey ahead. There's also the competitiveness in the sense that like I got anti rank 10 or 3 and so on, and like just this various exam and competing. I feel like in IITs as well, there's a lot of competition. So like you're already trained under pressure. Unfortunately, everyone at IIT is trained under pressure. So this would also continue there, and it's just like remember you have a very useful skill set from these years of rigorous preparation. So like it will be very helpful compared to your peers, and when I'm saying peers, it might be not just peers in IIT but peers of like students across the world. If you're competing with say someone at MIT or Harvard, they don't do so much memorization and like these long calculations. So like you'll have an advantage if you're applying to job markets or similarly. And like even here, like if I'm applying somewhere, the interviewer knows what JE is, they know its value. So like your rank will still be useful in your life ahead.
Good morning everyone. Well, that was our star champion of Akash Baiju's Chirag Fowler, JE Advanced Rank 1. And I think he has shared a lot of good advices, good learnings, and especially when he spoke about following your passion. You will get ample of opportunities to switch fields and decide your career path. On that note, my name is Namrata and I'm going to be a host. I'm sure many of you here already know me. So I was there yesterday at Janakpuri. Hi, Ananya. Hi, Sayantani is there, Jaladi is there. And today we are going to be in conversation with a lot of you, as well as those folks, those stalwarts who have already been into those academic institutions you all aim for. So we are going to have a lot of comprehensive and nuanced discussions here at this platform. But before we all proceed further and get into that, let me just come down and have a little chit-chat with all the students who have joined us here and their parents. You know, parents play a very important role in the success journey of their children, especially when it comes to IIT, JEE, and exams like NEET. You know, it requires a lot of hard work, persistence, and especially patience for a student to make through, to get through all these exams. But on the part of parents, it requires an immense amount of support. So can we please hear a big hand for all the parents who have joined us here? Come on, let's do that. And their support for the children. Fantastic. Now, tell me this very quickly before I get started with today's session. How are we all doing today? Are we doing good? Yes? Are we doing good? Can I hear a yes? Are we doing good? Fantastic. All right. All those students, all those parents who are feeling good today, just give me a raise of your left hand like this. Like this. Just wave at me and say hi. Say hi. I want to hear it. Say hi. Good breakfast energies? Okay. All those people who are feeling great, just give me a raise of your right hand and say hi. A louder hi. Hi. Fantastic. Now, all those people who are feeling awesome today, just give me a raise of both your hands up in the air. Both your hands up in the air. Come on, let's do that. Both your hands up in the air. Both your hands. Both your hands. And you have to shake it like this, like this. Now, can we start this day by putting our hands together? Fantastic, fantastic. Now, today I am going to invite on this dais all the distinguished faculty members, or shall I say the stalwarts of Aakash BYJU'S, who have graduated from the hallowed portals of IIT. And they will be here today with us, sharing their valuable experiences and how the life was at IIT. This will also help you in getting a clear picture of how to proceed further and what to expect next. So are we all excited for it? Yes? Shall we proceed? Fantastic. Now, on that note, I would request our distinguished faculty members of Aakash BYJU'S to please join us up on the stage and kindly have a seat at the dais. May I request Mr. Rakesh Kumar Jaiswal from IIT Roorkee 2007 batch to please join us up on the stage. Thank you, Mr. Rakesh, for being with us here. Requesting you to kindly have a seat at the dais. Let's welcome Mr. Aakash Mehta from IIT Delhi 2012 batch. Thank you so much, Aakash, for joining us. Please have a seat. Let's welcome Mr. Vivek Kumar Jaiswal from IIT Delhi 2015 batch. Very warm welcome to you, Vivek. Please have a seat. Please put your hands together as I invite here Miss Astha from IIT Delhi 2018 batch. Very warm welcome here, Astha. Thank you so much for being with us here and balancing the gender ratio. All right. Let's welcome Mr. Anuj from IIT Guwahati 2016 batch. Where is the energy? I want to see some energy here. Come on. Very warm welcome to you, Anuj. Please have a seat. Please put your hands together for Mr. Saurav from IIT Roorkee 2021 batch. Hi, Saurav. Please have a seat. Let's welcome Mr. Abhinav Kumar from IIT Patna 2017 batch. You know, your faculty members, they never stay back. They never hold themselves when it comes to cheering and applauding for you. So we expect the same from all the students who are present here currently. Now, let's welcome Mr. Mohit Kumar Singh from IIT Bombay 2016 batch. Come on, let's do that. Thank you, Mohit, for joining us. Please have a seat. Next, we have coming up Mr. Saurabh Sharma from IIT Delhi 2012 batch. Thank you so much, Saurabh, for being with us here. Please have a seat. One more chair. One more, yeah. Next we have coming up Mr. Yogesh Goyal from IIT Kanpur 2001 batch. Hi Yogesh. Please have a seat here. All right. So, can we please have mics from there? Yeah. Let's have a few mics from there. Okay. Meanwhile, you all can make yourself comfortable. Don't worry, it's not going to be a very formal interview. Can we please have it a little faster, please? Check. Okay, so folks, everybody here wants to know that how's life at IIT? In one word, if you have to describe it, what would that be? Starting from you.
It's a dream come true, I would say.
Dream come true?
Yes.
Fantastic. We can pass it around? Yeah. One word, life at IIT.
That's awesome. Even I was at IIT Guwahati, beautiful campus.
Okay.
I think most beautiful campus in IITs, that's IIT Guwahati.
Most beautiful campus, you found it there. Okay. Life at IIT. What was that like?
It's what you dream about.
It's what we all dream about? Yeah. Okay. So that means we all are dreaming, right? Sir?
A bigger opportunity.
Bigger opportunities. Is that correct? Yes. Fantastic.
Best time of your life.
Best time of your life. See, that's what I've heard from most of the people. That IIT is like once in a lifetime experience. And the kind of fun you have there, the kind of peers and friends you make there, you are not going to get that anywhere else. Am I going right on this? Yeah? All right. Starting from you, sir. Yeah, please continue.
So I have only one word to use, right?
One word. One word or like a couple of words.
Before passing out, it is competitive. After passing out, it is rewarding.
Before passing out, it was?
Competitive.
Competitive. And after passing out, it's rewarding. Ah, that's amazing.
I would say it was overwhelming for me.
Overwhelming?
Yeah.
In terms of?
In terms of what you experience, in terms of what you feel there, you have a lot of opportunities there. You kind of self-introspect in what field you can achieve, what kind of things you can go for, be it academics, be it sports, everything that you see there.
Yeah.
You try to find what you can do in that. So for me, it was kind of overwhelming.
Okay. It was overwhelming because it was full of opportunities in every respect.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Astha, please go on.
It was a stair of growth, I would say. In life, you'll get the exposure in IIT, which you were going anywhere else. If you are in the campus, in the hostel, you will get to know how much you can achieve more in life. I think that is the best thing I've learned from IIT.
So opportunities and exposure, we all are talking about. Please, sir, please proceed.
In more words, I would say it's cool.
It's good?
It's cool. Cool.
Cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing.
I would say change in the thinking process and lifestyle.
Wow. So, how your life has transitioned once you were there in IIT? How the transition has been from your home to college life, I would like to know from you. Anyone who could just take up that. Yeah. Yes, sir. Please go on. How your life transitioned from home to college?
From home to college.
Yes.
So it was like we were king back at college, back at school maybe.
Okay.
Like, वहाँ पे जाने के बाद IIT में एक बार जाने के बाद it's like everybody is king. It's a collection of kings there. You are just one among those.
Exactly. So how do you outshine amongst all those kings? How do you prove your mettle?
Look, actually, thing is that मेरे हिसाब से वहाँ पे we are not there to outshine somebody.
Yeah.
We are there just to improve ourselves, and the environment is something like that that it will help you improve yourself.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. Sir, would you like to add on to that?
Yes, of course. Moving from home to IIT, it was like a huge set of opportunity which are waiting here in IIT, and the opportunity to interact with the same intellectual level students. That's a huge opportunity we get at that point. And the collective improvement is very, very important. So in IIT campus, we are surrounded by like 8,000 same-minded people. And that's a give immense opportunity to learn from each other. And the transitioning was very smooth. I was very eager from my early childhood that I wanted to go in IIT. So it wasn't very challenging. I just immediately settled in IIT immediately. It was very smooth for me.
It was very smooth for you.
Yes, for me, yes.
So, is anyone here who faced any sort of challenges, maybe bullying or some sort of those things when you were entering into your college campus? Did something like that happen? Yes, sir.
No, ma'am. In IITs, those things doesn't happen. I know कि बच्चे जब हॉस्टल में या घर पर जब हैं तो they are more pampered कि parents ध्यान रख रहे हैं, everything is there. But when you move to IIT, it brings confidence in yourself and self dependency आती है. आप अपने कपड़े धो रहे हैं, आप खुद तैयार हो रहे हैं, सुबह जा रहे हैं, मम्मी नहीं है, पापा नहीं है आसपास, but you know you have to do this. So you become self dependent and वो transition इतना smooth होता है कि if you don't know anything, तो आपके जो peer group है, if they know something, they will help you. Okay, this thing will be done in this way. So that transition is very important. और वो freedom आपको वहाँ पे मिलती है that you are the people who will run IIT एक तरीके से मैं कहूँगा. You are going to check all the mess thing कि क्या चल रहा है, क्या खाना खाना है. You are going to handle everything.
You take charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You become self-dependent and you take charge.
Yes.
So it completely transforms you.
बिल्कुल.
Perfect. So as Rakesh sir, he was talking about the kind of peers you make good friends, and you know that in fact helps you to improve further in life. So how did that impact you in your life? What role did your peers play in your journey of college?
Basically, it builds the very required confidence in ourselves. We think at that point that now I have reached here, and along with other friends, I will be able to excel in my life. That confidence for like 4 years, we get transition from one individual to different individual. And for the next 4 or 5 decades, we will be carrying that confidence. So that transitioning from low confidence to high confidence and knowing that I'm going to excel somewhere in my life, that confidence is being built at IIT campus. That's very important for me, I think.
Okay. So students, I think we can take one lesson from here. If you have not been doing so good in terms of confidence, don't worry, good days are there ahead. And definitely it will be there built in you once you are there in IITs. All right. So, sir, I would like to know from you, can we please have the mic here? How's the learning environment there in IITs?
Learning environment is very good. Means the teachers are mostly industry experience. They have got experience in the industries, for 10 years, 20 years. You will get teachers, maybe they have worked with NASA or something you have just heard of.
Okay.
And they will be teaching you, but only problem may be that they know a lot of things, but they can't explain them that smoothly, which Akash teachers can do. So you will have to do a lot of effort in understanding those things explained by them. Means they are super expert. You will have to extract the knowledge from them. Maybe that won't be that easy. And only few teachers were there, which I still remember. Means there was a technical art teacher who was capable of drawing the complex machine drawing on the board, and we were not able to do that with using drafter and board, etc. Means there are some teachers you will find very impressive, and some teachers you will find that you spend whole the semester trying to understand what they are trying to tell you. But knowledge is not a problem with them. Delivery may be a problem, so you should be conscious about that. Means you just can't blame them that they are not teaching well. They have got everything you need to know. You will have to do some effort with that.
Okay. And did that happen with any of you as well?
I guess this is with everybody.
With everyone?
Yeah.
In all the branches of IIT?
Yeah,
Like
probably.
you face the same issue, you struggle with that.
Actually, their main job is to do research and other things, not to teach. It is like they are teaching students or mentoring students in other ways.
Okay.
And learning thing you have to extract from the mind. This is like that.
Okay.
And not only teachers, you are going to learn a lot of things from your seniors also. Many extracurricular things also, except academics. But you have to be there, present confidently, and that will be, if something is missing there, a small part of ragging will help you in that.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Very well answered. As we were talking about a lot of opportunities that we get at RIT. So, CV building, it's an essential part of your development once we move further in our career. It is important that we have a good amount of internships in our CV because they constitute the major chunk of our resume. So in terms of opportunities, what opportunities do we get at IITs for internships? Anyone from Astha? I would like to know from you.
If I'll talk about opportunity, I believe IIT is the best in India. If we talk about science, academics, technology, IIT is best. In IIT, you will get professors who have actually worked for, institutes which you already want to be in for your PG, for your research. So they'll always help you. They'll always give you recommendations for your higher studies. If you talk about academics, like if you feel in IIT, I want to, don't want to pursue science anymore. I want to be in UPSC or in any other exam. So IIT in all the ways will help you. We don't have in the library only these academic books. In library we have the UPSC content. We have all the content in which you can excel yourself after your graduation. So IIT is good for research, good for all the things you ever wished for. The exposure is not limited in any of the way I can even believe of. IIT is the one where you can find people for your help, whether they are seniors in the hostel, you're talking to them formally, informally, you are talking about professors, anyone. IIT will always help you, will be always having a gratitude when you will be having the convocation from your respective IITs. So the gratitude one is something which I would say IIT has ever given me. I'm always gratitude, I'm having this grateful feeling to, like when I talk about IIT Delhi, that one of the best phase of my life I've spent in IIT, and whatever growth I'll be doing in future or I've ever done is because of the place I have ever been admitted to, which is IIT Delhi. So you all will be having the same feeling, but listening to that won't be the one that, you will be able to understand. When you will get there, you will face challenges. Like today what we do, when you talk about 11th, 12th, we just give one exam at the end of the 12th, we give one at 11th, right? Then we prepare a long-term goal like IIT JEE. But when we go into IIT, we realize we have mid-sims, we have minors, we have majors, and suddenly you wake up in hostel, you rush to your class, and then suddenly what happens is the professor tells you we have the exam, and that would be your mid-sim. So that pressure, what you deal that moment, will make you a person. The personality, how grows with time, is, I would say, IIT is the one which makes the major contribution. So this is all about me. Like, this is my experience from IIT. If I won't be from IIT, I won't be having the confidence, personality, skills I'm having today. I won't be having the same. I'm confident regarding that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Astha ma'am. That was really insightful. Now, I would like to know from sir, do you think that IITs give an edge over other academic institutions? Is it a myth or a true fact?
अगर मैं आईआईटी की बात करूं तो जैसे मैं आईआईटी रुड़की से मेरा एजुकेशन रहा है तो इट्स अ ग्रेट कैंपस और मैं ज़्यादा फॉर्मली नहीं कहूँ थोड़ा कैजुअली होने चाहूँगा बच्चों के साथ में। बच्चों आप लोगों ने हैरी पॉटर मूवी देखी है? कितने लोगों ने देखी है? तो आईआईटी का जो एक्सपीरियंस होने वाला है जैसे वो बच्चों का हॉगवर्ट्स का रहता था ना कि वो हर साल घर से हॉगवर्ट्स के लिए निकलते थे और बाहर की जो लाइफ होती थी उनको क्या बोलते थे वो मगलुओं का शहर, ये ना। तो ऐसे ही आपकी लाइफ होने वाली है। योर लाइफ इज गोइंग टू बी चेंज कंप्लीटली। व्हेन यू विल बी इन कैंपस इट्स ए डिफरेंट लाइफ एंड व्हेन यू आर आउटसाइड इट्स ए डिफरेंट लाइफ। सो यू आर गोइंग टू एक्सपीरियंस लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स फ्रॉम देयर। और अगर आर्किटेक्चर की बात करें तो एक नो डाउट से प्रीमियम इंस्टीट्यूट एंड जब आप वहाँ पे स्टडी करोगे तो आप यू विल एक्सप्लोर अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स। देयर आर लॉट ऑफ फेलोशिप देयर जिनको करके आप जो है बहुत ज़्यादा अर्निंग भी कर सकते हो ड्यूरिंग योर स्टडी। तो ये नहीं है कि आपका जब एजुकेशन कंप्लीट हो जाएगा उसके बाद ही आप जो है कुछ वहाँ से अर्न करोगे। तो ड्यूरिंग स्टडी यू कैन लर्न अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग एंड अर्न अ लॉट। सो मैं यही कहूँगा कि जितने भी लोगों ने जितने बच्चों ने ये एग्ज़ाम क्वालिफाई किया है तो आप लोगों की लाइफ जो है कम्प्लीटली चेंज होने वाली है। थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, sir. That means you all have already boarded the train to become a wizard. All right. So one quick question, completely off the topic. As we all have seen, there are a lot of comics, a lot of comedians. They are from IITs. ऐसा क्या होता है वहाँ पे कि सब लोग मजाक करने लगते हैं अपनी जिंदगी में? What happens there? इतने सारे comics, इतने सारे comedians वहाँ से क्यों हमें मिल रहे हैं IIT से? As we have seen TVF and a lot of, in fact, other web series. Yes, sir. Please go on.
IIT campus is entirely different. As Saurabh said, it's an entirely different world. Once you enter into IIT campus, after clearing IIT JEE, you become owner of your own life. मतलब आपको अपनी लाइफ में कोई भी एक्सपेरिमेंट करने का फ्रीडम मिल जाता है by everyone, by society, by parents, by everyone, I mean everyone. No one is going to suggest you what to do if you clear IIT JEE with good ranks. सब विड्रॉ कर लेते हैं, कोई सजेशन नहीं देता. They start believing you are capable to judge your life what you want to do. And that's why a different type of platform you have been seen that IITians are present there. वो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. Even they can be passed out from IIT और उसके बाद वो डॉक्टर भी बन सकते हैं. मतलब इतना कॉन्ट्रास्ट वो हो सकते हैं. They can be painter, they can be movie star, they can be director, they can be anything. And that is because of the campus life. In the campus, in 4 years, you develop something unique, which will be truly resonating with your true interest. So either it can be, whether it can be comedian, dancer, producer, filmmaker, anything. It can be anything. Even someone who will be very interested, and many of our like entrepreneur, they can start very unique things. Like in agriculture also, you can name any field, there will be IITians.
That's
And
correct.
that thing is coming from the confidence we build in 4 year in IIT campus and the network we develop at IIT campus. When we come out from IIT campus, investors start believing us, okay, he has completed IIT graduation, he must be doing something good for society. So that belief is transmitted to everyone, even with the investor, parent, and over the time, like in 10 years, 20 years, if someone is doing something, small steps by every year, in 10, 20 years, he will be achieving very great achievement, I would say. So ideas are in every field.
You have that kind of faith in all the IITs.
Yes, yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
If I give one example also, I was in IIT Bombay. At that time, Badri was there.
Yeah.
If you all was using YouTubes and all, so you know who is Badri.
Yeah, we all know
So
Badri.
he's so cool. मतलब शाम को जब मतलब रात हो गई है 12 बज रहे हैं 1 बज रहे हैं, so हम पढ़ रहे हैं या फिर खेल के ही आए हैं. We just go to canteen and he is sitting there. He is having his Maggie. He is just cooling. मतलब उसे फिक्र नहीं है क्या चल रहा है. When his placement was there, he is not worried about it. उसे पता है उसे कहाँ जाना है, because he has joined that society. He is in that cultural society, drama society. He knows what is my future. He is confident enough. He knows I can do that. मैं यहाँ कर रहा हूँ, मैं वहाँ भी करूँगा. And मैं अगर यहाँ तक आया हूँ, तो मैं वहाँ तक भी easily चला जाऊँगा. So that confidence in you is what IIT brings.
Wow.
So.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So to sum up, we can say that IITs offer a blend of opportunities and exposure in terms of cultural, entrepreneurial, and so many other fields. Thank you so much. And one last question that I would like to pose at everyone who is sitting at the dais. One quick piece of advice that you would like to give to all our students as they're about to enter the life of IIT. Starting from, yeah.
हेलो, देखो मैं यही कहूँगा कि वहाँ पे जाके बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ होती हैं, उनको है ना पिक करना. जैसे कल्चरल एक्टिविटी आप जो बोल रही थी है ना कि IITians मतलब एक्टिंग भी करते हैं, करेक्ट?
एग्जैक्टली.
तो इवन जैसे हम एंटर करेंगे तो हमारे बहुत सारे इवेंट्स होंगे जो सीनियर लेते हैं, है ना, जो कल्चरल इवेंट्स होते हैं, हम उनको इवन लीड करते हैं. ऐसे IIT गुवाहाटी में कल्चरिंगा करके है ना, उसमें जाके हम उसको लीड कर रहे होते हैं अपने 4th ईयर में. स्टार्टिंग में हमें मार्केटिंग करना होता है, ये सारी चीज़ें. इवन उसमें बहुत सारे डांसिंग क्लब है ना, और एक्सप्रेशंस क्लब हैं जिसमें हम सारे एक्टिंग भी करते हैं, करेक्ट? रेडियो जी भी होता है, और भी बहुत सारे हैं. इवन आजकल तो क्या है कि एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के लिए अलग से IITs फंडिंग भी दे रही है कि आप अपना जो स्टार्टअप है वो यहीं से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं. तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो हमें वहाँ पे जाके मिलेगी, है ना. यही है बस लाइफ में एंजॉय करना, पढ़ाई के साथ में एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर्स में जरूर इन्वॉल्व होना, यही मेरा कहना है. थैंक यू
सर.
Okay, my one advice to the IITian who are going to in IIT, that try to find your true calling in 4 years. आप एक्चुअल में क्या करना चाहते हो इसकी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, और लाइफ में ये सबको नहीं मिलती है. तो जो IIT में जाते हैं उनको एक बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है. दे कैन स्टार्ट विथ फर्स्ट ईयर itself, and in 4 years they can identify what are the true calling for them. और लाइफ बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटी देगी, यू विल सक्सेड डेफिनेटली.
Perfect. Thank you so much, sir. So since we are running a little short of time, I would request all of you to kindly keep it brief to only one-liner. One line of advice that you would like.
Please,
2
2
lines. Sure, sir. Absolutely.
तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जब आप IIT में जा रहे हो, हैव फेथ इन यू. Just keep on saying to your mind, never give it a negative feedback. Keep on saying you can do it. Okay? एंड सेकेंड थिंग, हमारे प्रोफेसर ने हमें जाते टाइम बोला था, हम जब IIT से निकलने वाले थे तब हमारे प्रोफेसर ने ये कहा था कि लाइफ बहुत कम्पिटिटिव होने वाली है तुम लोगों की. डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू पिक अप द रोजेस. ओके, सो दैट वुड बी माय एडवाइस टू यू.
ब्यूटीफुल.
फ्रॉम माय साइड मैं कहूँगा कि कभी भी प्रेशराइज फील मत करना. जब IIT जाओगे तो काफ़ी लोग ऐसे मिलेंगे जो तुमसे भी ज़्यादा टैलेंटेड होंगे, तो कभी भी उनको देख के मतलब अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट फील नहीं करना. हमेशा सोचना कि हाँ तुम ये चीज़ कैसे सीख सकते हो जो तुम्हारे अंदर नहीं है. ऑलवेज ट्राई टू लर्न न्यू थिंग्स. तो हमेशा मतलब आगे बढ़ के चीज़ों को सीखने की कोशिश करना, कभी मतलब कॉन्फिडेंस अपना लूज नहीं करना. बस यही.
थैंक यू सर.
बस इतना ही है कि सिर्फ पढ़ना मत, थोड़ा चिल कर लेना मेजर माइनर्स के बाद, सिर्फ नहीं पढ़ना है.
अगर स्टडी की मैं बात करूं तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा कि आप लोगों ने वहाँ पे एक्सप्लोर करना है खुद को. ये नहीं कि अगर कोई कंप्यूटर ब्रांच से है या कोई किसी अदर ब्रांच से है तो वो कहने लगे मैं तो कंप्यूटर का ही स्टूडेंट हूँ, मैं तो उसी में अपना करियर बनाऊँगा. तो आपको वहाँ पे चांस मिलेगा खुद को एक्सप्लोर करने का, अलग अलग चीज़ों को सीखने का. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि वो आपके करियर में ही काम है, लेकिन वो आपको एक अलग एक्सपीरियंस देगी. तो आपको अपने जो ब्रांचेज है जिसमें आप एडमिशन लेने वाले हो, तो उसी के साथ साथ आपको अदर चांसेस भी मिलेंगे, उनको भी आपको ग्रैब करना चाहिए. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू सर.
जैसे आईआईटी जो है वो एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ से हर जगह की ट्रेन खुलती है. तो मेरा कहना है कि अपॉर्चुनिटी एक्सप्लोर करो, क्योंकि बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हैं डिफरेंट फील्ड्स में. इसीलिए फोकस करना कि सिर्फ पढ़ाई ही नहीं, हर जगह एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज़ जैसे सर ने कहा, हर कुछ में एक्सेल करना. थैंक यू.
My advice will be just realize one thing. Everybody you are studying with is going to be down the line, 10 years down the line. Everybody is going to be, someone will be IAS officer, someone will be some CEO of the company. Build a good network with the people. Means develop a good friend circle, and you won't regret that. Means down the line, 10 years after that, you will have so many contacts in so many places that whatever you would like to do in future life, that will be very, very easy for you. So develop good friendship. Means just don't show up your ego. In the outside world, you are IITian. There, everybody is IITian.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. You know what? Just yesterday, I was speaking to a couple of kids here, and they told me they have not been out with their friends, I think, since 8th standard. Who is that? Who was telling me that? Give me a raise of hand, come on. Jaladi, Anushka. Okay. So, guys, abhi kya karna hai? Now we have to develop our friend circle, because that will come helpful in future. Sirf mean a purpose ke liye or selfish purpose ke liye nahi karna. I think IITs are known for some really good and strong friendships. So, yeah, we can take that lesson from this conversation, sir. Quickly, sir, one-liner, any piece of advice?
Explore the things and be on track. As you have
Explore
always been.
and be on track. Fantastic.
Give your best in whatever you are doing.
And sir, I think we're left with yours. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, faculty members, for being with us here today. I think that's been a fantastic session. So much to learn from this. Can we please hear a big hand for all our faculty members? Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us here. I think it's been a really nuanced and a comprehensive session. Thank you so much for sharing all your learnings and your experiences with us. Okay, so with this we proceed further to our next session. And this session is specially for all the medical students. It's called Agaz. So yes, in Agaz we will get to learn that how to transition into the professional course of medical. So how many NEET students? So, soon we will be having a medical professional here on the stage who will be guiding us through that what's life after MBBS. But before that, we will have our alumni of Aakash Byju's on the stage who will be guiding us through the life at AIIMS, the life at the other medical institutions, and how to proceed further in terms of your career. So please join me in welcoming Akansha Singh on the stage. Let's have Akansha, the second year student of AIIMS. Can you please have Akansha on the stage along with Mrinal Kuteri, the first year student of AIMS. Mrinal is coming. Tanmay Gupta. Do we have Tanmay Gupta here? Let's welcome Tanmay on the stage. Meghan HK, first year student of AIMS. Let's have Meghan. Come on, where's the energy? Rajat Goyal, the first year student of AIMS. Rajat. Jashan Chabra, first year student of AIMS. Where's the cheer? Where are the applauses? Nikhar Bansal, first year student of AIMS. Please, please, everyone, make yourself comfortable. Have a seat at the dais. Please, please be seated. Shubham Agrawal, first year student of AIMS. Do we have Nikhar here? Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Nikhar. Lakshay Chawla, second year student of AIMS. Karthika G. Nair, first year student of AIMS. Thank you so much folks for joining us here. Karthika, you can come to this side. Okay, now I'm able to see all of you. All right. So, how are we doing today? Are we all good? Yes? Can we start with the session? Perfect. So, how's life at AIMS? That's what I want to know. Anyone who would like to take this up? Please, Karthika, go ahead. You're the only one who is balancing the gender ratio here, so I would like to begin from you. Please, go ahead.
Hello everyone. Life at AIMS has been amazing. Okay. We just had a fest, which legit concluded yesterday. So yes, life at AIMS is amazing and never going to regret choosing AIMS.
Yeah. Life is amazing. Fests are fun.
Yes.
Are you making new friends there?
Yes.
Yes. Are any of them here?
All of them are my friends.
All of them are here. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Please go ahead.
So life at AIMS has been amazing. Like the transition from college, from school to college is a bit difficult actually.
Okay.
But AIMS doesn't let that happen because we have a system of online interaction where we speak to each other, we speak to our seniors, and we get to know each other there. And once we come to the campus, it is too common when a bunch of toppers accumulate. It's too common to have an ego barrier, but AIMS doesn't let that happen too. Every single one of us here are friends. Okay. And the main important highlight of AIMS is
Could you keep it a little closer?
Yeah. The important highlight of AIMS is that the junior-senior culture we have. So we won't call our senior sir or ma'am.
That's good to know.
So we call them using their nicknames, and the peer culture here is amazing. Coming to the academics, the cadaver ratio is very good. We get a microscope for each student. The research facilities are very good.
Wow.
So basically, it is the best place for us to being a medico.
Wow. Let me take the liberty of saying that I think you have spoken on everyone's behalf now. There is nothing else left to say, right? Okay. So from you, I would like to know, how's the campus there at AIMS? Yeah. How's the campus? How's the life? Yeah.
The AIMS campus is literally amazing. Whatever we want as a medico, we have it. Whatever we want as a student, as an 18-year-old, we have it there. So any sport we want to play, we have it there. For learning facilities, we have everything. The DH is really good. The labs, everything is really good. So AIMS really compensates for all the effort we put in during the NEET preparation. So the life is amazing just.
Life is amazing. And what opportunities do you get at AIMS? Especially if I talk about the learning opportunities.
All types of opportunities.
if you want to get into research, there are tons of opportunities. You can just approach any teacher you want and ask if you can help. And if you don't want to engage in research, there is always a ton of syllabus to complete. So every opportunity.
Fantastic. Please, please. Would you like to build on that?
Yeah, like the professors there are very approachable and they're very kind of friendly to us. We can approach them anytime, we can call them up, we can mail them, and they're very helpful when it comes to our learning. The residents over there, they put all their efforts in teaching us from root level till the advanced, and it's very, we are very proud to be Amazonians because we get all that we need as Amazonians. We have separate microscopes for each of us, so we can use them whenever we want. Like we can go to our lab, use it, and do our studies. We have 24 hours open library over there, where if we are not able to study in the hostel, we can go there and read. Wow. And we have a cool bunch of friends. Yeah.
So that means everyone here is in for a thrilling ride all the way to AIIMS.
Yeah, and a dynamic roller coaster ride.
Amazing. So moving further, I would like to know from you that how your life has transitioned from school to college.
It has transformed a lot because in school we were almost all of us were introverts who just used to study and miss on things. But here we are given so many opportunities that we can compensate, maybe overcompensate for all those stuff. And the process of interaction generally teaches the juniors that they can be extrovert if they want to. If we just teach them that they can be extrovert, it's up to them if they want to remain like that or not, so that they do not miss on anything basically.
Proceeding further, would you like to build on that?
Plus in AIIMS, it's not only that you have only to study. Like in schools, we just study and don't do any kind of fun. But in AIIMS, you could do fun also and study also. And at the end of the day, everyone will become a good doctor only. But you also enjoy life in AIIMS, which in school you can't that much.
Okay. And so we can say that you get a mix of, a blend of fun and academics there in AIIMS. Yeah.
So yes, the academics are obviously top notch with the top tier faculties teaching us. Yeah. But when it comes to extracurricular, we have a variety of events that keep on happening from time to time. We have many fests. We just ended with Pulse just merely hours ago. And then there are intra-fests and like there are opportunities for everything that you want to do. You can do anything, like any sort of hobby you can pursue here. There will always be people ready to teach you or help you in whatever way they can.
So have you made friends with any of your seniors yet?
Yes, he's one of the prime example here. Actually, almost all of our seniors, and especially the 2020 and 2019 batch, are our friends only.
Okay.
They are just seniors for interaction period only. And in that also, you could just approach them if you are having any problem. But after your freshers, they are completely at par with your friends. You could joke with them, you eat with them, and you could also hang out with them, and they wouldn't say anything.
And has any one of you yet decided what you want to be after completing your MBBS? No?
Not exactly, but I think I have a mild inclination towards psychiatry. I haven't thought it yet.
Okay.
Same, nothing decided as yet, but medicine.
Not yet decided, but yeah, medicine is there. Okay. One word, anything that you have decided so far, what do you want to be? Down the line, 4-5 years?
Nothing at all, not decided yet.
Not decided yet? So that means I cannot throw this question anyway at all the people who have just cleared NEET, because I think I'm gonna expect the same answer then. All right, so my next question, how's the fest life there? How are your fests in AIIMS? I mean, everybody here is very excited about fest. Be it the IITians or be it the people who have just cleared NEET. So how are the fests there? Because I have seen a couple of fests and I think they are quite mind-blowing. So would you like to go on that?
So So the fests are completely different from anything that we can imagine. We knew Pulse was very huge, but after we saw it, now we know what exactly fest means at AIMS. So everyone has their own departments in which they work, and then at 7 o'clock around, we have stars coming around, we have DJ, we have MRCs, music round the clock. So we dance the whole night. 4, 5 o'clock, we are dancing in the DJ. Then we are enjoying, we are having sports, different sports competition.
And don't tell this in front of the parents who are sitting here. I hope your parents are not here.
These things are really important during the college life, na? Because they are the stress busters during this thing.
Okay.
You have to study, and the fest really is a stress buster during the entire life.
Amazing. It's actually good to hear that. All right, so on that note, my next question. What sort of opportunities do you get in AIMS to pursue your higher studies? After MBBS, if you want to go further, you want to study further, what opportunities do you get there?
Post MBBS, the thing is we have a lot of connections with our seniors. So we have a lot of guys in the US or in other countries pursuing, who have cleared USMLE and other exams or so. So we get to speak to them. We constantly have con calls with them. And as we've been speaking, the only thing we need to do is we just go to faculty and we say that I am interested in this research. So when we go to faculty first, he says he is working on so-and-so topic. And if we are interested, there is no barrier in between. We just join the lab from the next day. So from first year, you can start writing articles. You will be a co-author of many articles. And again, the senior contact. If you have a lot of seniors in the same field, they'll get you. Like, they'll help you make your resume for USMLE. They'll help you like, and even for now this year we have an internal quota 20%. So will be 20% of the seats in AIMS is reserved for us. So future, I think it has a lot of opportunities.
Wow, amazing. And Kartika, I would like to know from you, do you think that AIMS, this institution, it provides an edge over other medical institutions? Yeah? So, please.
Definitely. AIMS is completely different from any other medical college you find in any country. One important thing is the junior-senior relations, which I guess every one of my batchmates and my seniors stressed upon. And second thing is the facilities that are available to us in the form of an amazing campus, very good hostels, very good sports facilities, very good infrastructure. We have an amazing auditorium out there, and lecture theaters are really good. All the labs are really good. So yes, AIMS is always above any other medical institute in the country. And if you are able to get into AIMS, it's definitely a yes situation. There shouldn't be a second question.
Okay. So you're highly recommending AIMS and AIMS and nothing above that?
Definitely.
Perfect. Good to hear that. So I would like to know from that side. I have heard that in your medical institution, the canteen is really good. Is it the case? Do you have a good mess? Do you have a good hostel? Good canteen? Good food? We all would love to know.
So in our hostels, every hostel has its separate mess.
Okay.
So like we have mess like which you can order. There's monthly basis. So we have a Nescafe in our just boys hostel complex. That is just 1 or 2 minutes hardly from our hostels. So yes, so like at night, whenever we want to like have a coffee after study or something, so we can definitely go there.
Perfect. One quick question. I am sure before you got into the AIMS, you must not be using your mobile phones very often. And by now it must have become a very important part of your life. Is that the case?
No, it's not actually the case. It's actually the opposite. In AIMS, your friends are just in the neighboring rooms or they are in the first floor or ground floor. You could just go and meet them. But when you are preparing, you need your phones for everything, for relaxation or for interacting. But here you could relax with your friends and talk with them. Only you need phones when you want to study or you want to talk to your old school friends or parents only. So actually for my case, it's opposite.
Wow. I'm actually glad to hear that you prefer your friends over any other social media platform.
Yeah, because offline interaction is much more fun than online.
Amazing. Okay. Do you consume some sort of a content? Are you there actively on Netflix, Amazon Prime? We have so many good series coming up. In fact, you know, there was Family Man 2. Is any one of you into anime series? Naruto? Huh? You like Naruto? Give me a high five. Give me a high five. Air high five. Fantastic. So, I would like to know from you, any sort of content that you consume?
Mainly Netflix, and that too very rarely.
Really?
When I don't have anyone to talk to, they're busy somewhere, then only I approach these OTT platforms and all.
Okay. And do you think that there are documentaries out there, especially based on the medical field? So would you rather prefer those documentaries over Netflix, or like how do you proceed on that?
I think the purpose of having a chill time is to get out of that medical zone, so I won't prefer choosing a medical documentary. There are some good medical shows like Good Doctor, that is awesome, but not other medical documentaries. They're very biased. There's a people people get fainted in the DS. That never happens.
Okay.
In reality, we have fun.
Has any one of you ever fainted in your laboratories, or any other student back there? No one yet? Okay, we all are strong-hearted. Amazing. So my next question is to you, how your study hours has changed. You know, when you were preparing for NEET and now you're into AIIMS, what sort of a difference do you see there?
Before I was a day study person, now I'm a night study person.
Okay, very honestly answered. I think most of the students who are sitting here, they must be a day studying person, right? All those folks who study in the morning, afternoon, people who study at night, give me a raise of hands now. 1, 2, 3, 4, a lot of them. Okay, fantastic, good to hear. All right, so one last question from all of you. We have a lot of students here who have secured really good ranks in the NEET examination, and they're about to enter the life of AIIMS. They're about to board that train. So one piece of advice, any suggestion, any secret mantra that you would like to share with them? I would love to know from you in one-liner, starting from Kartika.
One thing is, AIIMS is an amazing place. You should, I promise you will never regret choosing AIIMS. So, yes, let's just get in there and enjoy life.
Just get in there and enjoy? Okay. Once you're there in AIIMS, one secret mantra to get through that. Yeah.
You get a lot of things to do in AIIMS. So just close your eyes and try out each and everything, because first year is the best time to explore things. Just don't restrict yourself to academics or one particular field. If you try out everything, you'll get to know what your niche is, and that will help you a lot.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. The first thing you should do when you come to AIIMS is to look where your interest lies. Which kind of sports do you like? Who all people are better at bonding with you. So be with them, approach them. This will happen when you get to know your seniors. Now come to AIIMS, talk with seniors, get to know the experience, participate in sports, extracurricular activities, study also, and that's it.
Thank you. Yeah, please go on.
I'll say that don't get stuck up in your room and try out
everything. Don't get stuck up in your room. Okay. Get out of the room. Okay, fantastic.
Try out everything and learn whatever you like. There you will get every type of opportunity, and don't let it go waste.
Wow. Amazing.
You should choose your willpower over all the pressures that you're on to, and be wise and interact with everyone possible, because everyone at AIIMS is a kind of a gem. So you meet those people once in a lifetime, so interact with everyone.
Keep the interaction alive. All right.
And in AIIMS, there is a bit of FOMO also, because there are so many opportunities. So if you will miss on any one of them, it will be a FOMO for a lifetime. So don't get consumed by that regret. If you are missing on any single thing due to any reason, then be confident about it. It's not your priority if you are missing. But in interaction time, we will prefer you do everything so that you know what your interests really are. Okay, so that's the piece of advice from
So don't get into the FOMO. All right.
जितने मजे करने यार उतने मजे करो, बस एग्जाम से 14 दिन पहले जरूर पढ़ लेना, वरना बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. 14 days golden days होते हैं एग्जाम से पहले पढ़ने के लिए एम्स में.
So one thing that I like to say is it is no more a competition now. So basically just make friends, help each other and have all the fun that you can. We are always there as seniors to help you. So just we are ready to welcome them.
Wow, amazing. It's been really fun having this discussion with you all. Now I'm opening the house to all the students. In fact, the parents, if you have any questions that you would like to pose at our champions who are sitting here at the dais, please give me a raise of hand. We'll pass the mic to you. Any questions from all the NEET students about the life at AIMS, what we can expect? No questions? Okay, then I think I have covered most of all. Thank you so much, everyone. And can we all please just, yes, let's do that. Now we all are understanding the drill by the very second. So may I please request all of you to kindly stand up and let's take a group picture. Okay. The first picture, I would like it to be very normal, okay, what we can post on the social media. So just give me a decent smile to the camera. Yeah, you all can come a little forward. On the count of 3, everybody say cheese. 1, 2, 3, everyone. Okay, a little more to my side. Yeah, perfect. Hope I'm not coming in the picture. Perfect. Now, give me a victory sign because you already are the champions. Give me a victory sign. Let's take the picture. Yeah, with a little more cheer and a little more smile. Come on, let's do that. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much, kids. Thank you so much for joining us here. I wish you all the best for your future. Keep shining bright like you are doing right now. There is much more to come. All right, so on that note, everyone, I hope we all are not too exhausted just by sitting. Let's do one quick energizer. Everybody, let's stand up. Come on, let's stand. Stand up, come on. Let's do that. बैठे बैठे ना हम लोग थक जाते हैं. And then we start doing this. You know what's this? That's yawning. And I can see a lot of you, people at the back. अभी ये नहीं करना है. So just to wake all of you up, quickly let's bring both our hands forward like this. Let's do that. And do a quick stretch. Feel it. Feel it. You should be feeling it here. Yes. Come on. Come on. Take it up. Take it up. Take it up. Feel the stretch. Take it to your left. Left. Your left. Your left. Right. Take it to your right. Right. Try taking it to your back. Come on. At the back. Fantastic. Feeling better? Now do a little of this. This. Yeah. Move your shoulders like this. Like this. Perfect. I can see students like they have started performing yoga to my left. Okay. Thank you so much. I don't want to become Baba Ramdev here anymore. So you all can have your seat now. Okay, so with this, everyone, we all are proceeding towards our next session. And for this session, I would request my team to kindly set the stage here a little bit. So meanwhile, we are setting up the stage. I would like to know from all of you. I hope you enjoyed both the sessions that we have just had. Yes? Did we enjoy the sessions? Come on, yeah. ठीक है, lunch नहीं start हुआ है अभी तक. थोड़ी देर में होगा. But I'm sure we all had a breakfast. So, once again, requesting the team to please set the stage very quickly as we have to begin our next session because everybody is waiting here for the very scrumptious meal that is about to be served. Lunch, it's out there. And I just saw that, it's really good. Okay, so meanwhile we are doing that, let's have a quick chat with our students here. Hi, champ, what's your name?
My name is Rajesh.
Rajesh, okay. Now let me guess your name. Rajesh. Mukesh? Nahin? Suresh? Because you both are twin brothers, if I'm not wrong. You are twins. See, I could make that. Not all the NEET and JEE students are smart here. What's your name?
Vishant.
Vishant. Oh, that's where I got wrong. Okay, Rakesh and Vishant. Rajesh, Vishant. Okay. Are you in school right now or have you already cleared that? You are the champion?
Yeah. All India rank 13.
Rank 13. Amazing. And how did you do that?
Hard work.
Hard work? Okay. So, Rajesh and Vishant, they're about to tell me the 3 key ingredients for success. कैसे मिलती है हमें success? Vrajesh से जानना है. Vrajesh, come on, join me here. Yeah. So, Vrajesh is here with me. Vrajesh, अभी कल मैंने इन सारे बच्चों से बात किया था and I asked them कि success कैसे मिलता है? हम सबको जानना है. Not just the other students, in fact, all the parents and everybody who is sitting here. You all are the epitome of success. So, would like to know from you. 3 चीजें जिससे हमें success मिलती है.
3 words, right? Yeah. So, dedication, hard work, and consistency.
Dedication, hard work, and consistency. Is this something which seems like that I made you cram like the other day? Yeah? Sounds like that? But actually, yes, that's the case. And we have to be consistent enough. Now, Vrajesh, you're going to tell me, apart from being dedicated to the studies, have you been dedicated to other things?
I like playing cricket, so I used to play every day, like it's my passion.
Cricket is your passion. So, do you want to become a medical professional or you want to get into cricket?
I was thinking about getting into cricket like before 10th, and then I like stopped my coaching. So in AIMS there are a lot of opportunities like for cricket coaching and all, as the seniors told. So I'll look to improve on that. But for now it's medicine.
For now it's medicine. And who's your favorite cricketer?
Virat Kohli.
Virat Kohli. Oh my God. I was just about to say that we just missed another Virat Kohli we were about to have. But no worries. No worries. We're anyway going to have a very good medical professional. Thank you so much, Rajesh. Let's hear a big cheer for Vrajesh. Vrajesh, you can have your seat back there. Are you his mom? Yes. How's he at home?
He is very silent.
He's very silent, but यहाँ पे तो he is speaking a lot of things without any hesitation. Huh? And how's he, Prashant?
Both are silent.
Both are silent. Why? Do you fear her? Is it because of a fear? Okay.
They both are not so naughty. As a twins, they are helping each other in studies and everything. Combined study they do.
And then I must say that you are blessed to have them. Okay, thank you so much. And I think by now we are all set. So we can start with our next session. Okay, so our next session that I have been creating a buzz about. This session is called Aagaaz. It will help you to transition into the professional course and navigate through the field of medicine, the medical profession. And to take this session, I would humbly request Dr. Aseem Devan, Director of PG Division at Aakash BYJU'S, MD Medicine from MAMC, to please join us up on the stage. Let's welcome him by putting our hands together. Come on, let's do that. Very warm welcome to you, Dr. Aseem. Please have a seat. May I also request Dr. Shefali Tyagi, Assistant Director of PG Division at Aakash BYJU'S, gynecologist from KGMC Lucknow, MRC OG from UK. Now, Dr. Aseem, we all are looking forward to this session and how the life is going to be after their MBBS and what all we can expect So I'm handing it over to you.
Thank you.
Slides?
Yeah, can we have the slides, please? Yeah. So, how many kids who cleared NEET in the audience? Okay, a few. Right. So, your seniors from the institute gave you an idea of what you're headed into. And I remember some of them from this talk that we had last year. And so, first of all, we'd begin by congratulating you. I'm sure that's what you've been hearing for the last month or so. And you cleared one of the most difficult exams in the country with very good ranks. So heartiest congratulations on having achieved that.
I also congratulate all of you. Besides that, I thank you all for choosing medicine as your profession. In your coming years, you will be touching so many lives in a very powerful way. You will be saving lives, you will be shaping lives, and you will be creating hopes when all other doors would have been closed for a person. So thank you and congratulations, everyone.
Right. So as our MC kindly laid it out for you, introduced the session for you. So it's about transitioning from, and as your seniors were also talking about, transitioning from school to medical college. So medical college is a mixed bag, right? So on one hand, where you'll be exposed to the latest research from the annals of medicine, where you'll be discussing neuronal plasticity, where you'll be discussing gut microbiota. From all that to the fest that they were talking about, to the buffoonery that goes on in the hostel daily. So medical college, the first thing that hit me and hits a lot of kids when they go to medical school is that so medical college is 9 to 5. Now that was what was a big deal for me when I joined medical school. And so school used to be class 12, class 11. When we used to go to school, we used to be home by 3 at the most. And then you have the whole afternoon and the evening to yourself. But college finishes at 5, and there's effectively two effective ways of dealing with that. There's many ways of dealing with that, but 2 effective ways. And one of those is that you finish college, you sit down in the library at 5 p.m. You get up from there at about 8:30, go have your dinner, and get knocked out. Then you wake up at something around 5 or 6 and put in another 2 hours at that time. That's one effective way of dealing with the 9 to 5 because you got to self-study, right? And the other effective way is straight away going to the hostel or to your room. If you are lucky enough to be staying at home, then sleep it off for a couple of hours then, and then slog it out in the night. So something like 9 to 1 is the schedule that you can. And why am I talking about this? Because talk to those guys there. It's not easy, right? Neither of these schedules is easy. It's very difficult to fall asleep when you go back to the hostel, right? When you go back at 5, it's not simple to fall asleep immediately. B, it's not also simple to straight away go hit the library, sit there for 3 hours after you've been in the college for about 8 hours, right? So you have to develop that habit, get into that habit. Of course, you'll be doing stuff that your seniors were talking about. You'll be exploring extracurricular stuff. You'll be exploring theatrics. You'll be exploring music, sports, all of that. But primarily, I would like to say, you're going to be studying, right? Okay.
So the exam you have cleared, it was just the first track of your race, guys. It is a long marathon, multiple tracks you have to cover. So go to the college, have fun, but important is that commit yourself to study, no matter what. From day one, some part of your day has to be for the study, because it is not a short race that you'll run, you'll cover, you'll win. Now it's a huge marathon. Keep running, keep slowly, keep your pace, don't get tired, enjoy other things, but study has to be the priority. It is very easy to get off track. It is very easy to get distracted because it's a long course. But once you know what you are focusing on, it is easy to understand what my priority is. So study is always the priority.
Small word about what our friend said earlier is 14 days before the exam. I'm sorry, I don't ascribe to that philosophy. Please don't do that unless you're on a course of self-destruction. It's going to be extremely difficult to finish all that you need to in the last 14 days before the exam. And of course, an audience like this, I don't need to stress that. A topper is not made in 14 days. A topper is made throughout the course, the duration of the course, right? Stay focused, and this is one important difference, I think, between those of you who are going to be pursuing medicine, those of you who are going to study MBBS, and those of you who are going to do engineering. So there's a longer road ahead for the medical students. For those of you who are going to be medical graduates, the road ahead is much longer. You have to, it's truly a marathon, right? So the timeline is 5.5 years of MBBS, 3 years of MD, that's 8.5 years, then 3 years of either DM or MCH, that's 11.5 years, and that is assuming you clear everything without a drop, right? And there's some of you who are going to say, because till now, it was one course, right? You wanted admission into MBBS. So now you're going to say, I want to do MS General Surgery from PGI Chandigarh. Or, for example, I'm going to do MD in medicine or MD in psychiatry from NIMHANS, Bangalore. So unless you get that rank that gets you that dream seat that you want, you're going to have to continue writing the exam, right? So at least 11.5 years of a lot of hard work and a lot of study. As Dr. Shefali was saying, it's easy to get sidetracked. It's easy to become flamboyant. It's easy to get distracted. Do everything. Yes, please do everything in life. Go to the Theatric Society. Shout out your lungs on in the music society. Do everything, but you have to study. You're going to medical college to become doctors, right? And another thing about becoming doctors is that human life hangs in the balance. And that's a big responsibility. So you have to do justice to that responsibility. So as Dr. Shefali was saying, so one simple principle about this is that, one simple thing about that is that you never let the sun rise on unfinished business. So that day's work, you finished that particular day. There's going to be so much volume of study that you're going to be, so one of your friends here was saying there's tons to study. There is literally tons to study. So please finish that work's day that day. Otherwise, it's also always going to keep adding up.
Sometimes it might sound unfair that when we are comparing that it's not engineering, it's medical, that I still have to study for so long. Is it fair? Yes, it is fair. Because the profession you have chosen, you are not treating machines, you will be treating humans. And your one decision, one step will not affect one human, it will affect whole family. So studying so much, such a long duration is completely fair. So that question should not come to your mind. So you will be having lots and lots of books in MBBS, huge. That is why, as sir said, 14 days not enough. You are not there to pass an exam. You are there to build a strong foundation. You will be having lot of books for one subject. So first year, once you will go in first year, you will have 3 subjects. Each subject has multiple books. So do we have to read all the books? No. You are the toppers, but in the end of the day, you are a human. You cannot read whole of the books. You cannot memorize all the books. You have to choose. How will you choose? You should know your strength. You should know your weaknesses. I'll give you my example. My sister, she was from Maulana Azad, and then she eventually cracked AIMS in post-graduation. When I entered, she was already 3rd year. I took the advice. She told me a book in the first year, Guyton. She said, you have to read the Guyton, no book other than this. I started reading Guyton. My strength was not that I was not very good at memorizing, but yes, I was good at sitting for long and keep studying. I was good at doing hard work. So I read Guyton. It was the English beyond my understanding. I was like, totally, what is going on? But I still kept on doing that because my mentor told me that. Eventually, I realized this book is not for me. I picked up another book. So that was Genong. I picked up another book, Guyton. It was huge. She told me it's huge, easy to understand, but huge you will not be able to complete. Important was I read it and I was able to complete. My strength was not that smart reading. My strength was doing hard work. You have to understand what is your strength. Choose your books, choose your mentor according to your strengths and weaknesses. Right? So all size doesn't fit all. In medicine, you have to see your size and you have to select everything according to yourself.
Yeah, play to your strengths and shore up on your weaknesses. Do that SWOT analysis for yourself and work on your weaknesses and build on your strengths further. Yeah, so as Dr. Shefali was talking about multiple books, so broadly, before I go to books, she mentioned the language of the textbook that she was reading. So you'll be studying 2 different new languages when you go to medical school. So one is, of course, the language of medicine itself, right? So you learn over the course of the next 5.5 years, you learn 13,000 new words. That is the same as learning a new language. If you were to learn German, Latin or French, this is what would be expected of you. So it's like learning a new language. The second language that you'll need to learn in medical school is medical English. So medical English is very different from the English that you've been exposed to so far. Words, simple words like variable presentation has a lot of meaning to convey towards your understanding, right? So that's one thing about languages. About the books, broadly, you'll have foreign author books and Indian author books. So our suggestion there is that you use the foreign author textbook as a reference and you use the Indian author books, you cover them, you finish them cover to cover, right? In your medical school, please don't start off, we are here, so we are, how come we are, when I was being introduced and Dr. Shefali was being introduced, they told you that we are from the PG division. So we have developed a program for MBBS students and for your exam once you finish MBBS, the NEET PG exam, right? But we would strongly recommend that you please read your books diligently. There's a trend towards not paying attention to your books now. Please don't do that, right? There are some platforms out there who offer recorded content on the entire MBBS syllabus. We also tell you in our capsule how to tackle the various postings, the various clinics, the various subjects that you will be handling during the next 5.5 years. But I would recommend, even though it's our product, I would recommend you use it as a supplement. It is not meant to be a substitute for your textbooks. Okay?
my piece of advice is that by the end of the session, like when you're about to finish your first year, make one book of all the high yield topics you can collect from everywhere, because that is your one high yield part which you will be able to read and revise. Like sir has told, we are telling you these names so that you are already ready once you enter the college. The foreign author or the Indian author cover to cover. Foreign authors are really, really good books, but a lot of information is there. Go through them at least once. Collect the information necessary for as an MBBS graduate you need to know, and just annotate that either on your notes or on your Indian author book, and in the last have one really high informative book with yourself which you can read multiple times. Okay? Make notes, make good notes, because that will be life savior in MBBS. Nobody can survive without making good notes and without revising them. So for that, just culminate everything given in large books into good notes. Okay?
So your own handwritten notes, as Dr. Shefali is mentioning, is the best way to go about tackling the MBBS syllabus. The problem there is that making those can be very, very time-taking, right? So evolve a method to make smart notes quickly, right? That's something that you will learn over time, fine? Then there's the question of mentoring. So in a lot of medical colleges now, there's the system that there's a professor who mentors 8 to 10 medical students, and they can go to him or her for advice, for support, when they have difficulties, even in their personal lives. Now, that kind of mentor is very, very important to help you navigate medical college. Medical college can be confusing. Medical college will be overwhelming. So to help you navigate that, to help you see it in proper perspective, having a mentor is a very good way of dealing with all this difficulty, all these obstacles. Now, I said that some medical colleges have this system. For a lot of medical colleges, it's not true. Right? So you can choose one of your seniors as a mentor. The problem there is that unfortunately, they lack the experience and the maturity to be able to mentor you with respect to, because they will mentor you according to their experience and maturity, right? So as I was saying, there is some apps out there that give you recorded content of the entire MBBS syllabus. They also will mentor you, right? We are happy to announce that we also have come up with a platform that will mentor you during your MBBS days and for gear you up, prepare you for your NEET PG program, for your NEET PG exam right from day one, right? It's been prepared after a lot of research and effort. And the same principle that of Akash, of keeping you, the student first, is the principle that has gone into making this program. And 34 years of legacy of Akash in helping as a catalyst for the NEET UG exam is now also available for your MBBS syllabus during your MBBS days and right after the exam that you will need to write after finishing your MBBS, right? So those are the details. If you go to the Play Store now, you can still download the app. It's our older version. Over the next week, that has a crash course. Over the next week, we are coming out with version 2.0, which is the full course. And please look at that. Please choose the platform that motivates you the most, right?
So if you ask me that are these platforms like ours and many other the substitute for books, the easy way out? No. In MBBS, there are no shortcuts. Nothing is a substitute for your book. Many platforms might say that if you listen to my lecture, don't need to read the book. No, it is not true. These platforms are a guidance to tell you how to read the books, how much to read, and how much to remember. So it is just the guidance, nothing to substitute your books, right?
Yeah. So to finish off, at the cost of repeating ourselves, you'll be touching thousands of lives over your lifetime in a very powerful way. You'll save lives, you'll shape lives, you will give hope where no hope existed. Please do that with faith in your science, faith in medicine. Please do that with pride in your capabilities and with the humility that practicing medicine requires, knowing that we and our science both have limitations. All the very best to you. If there are, yeah.
Also, you have got to know that college is fun. It is actually, once you will be out of college and treating patients, you will know what the fun is. When you will be actually treating and making your patient walk. The true fun will come that time. So dedicate yourself to the study.
If there are any questions, we'd be happy to take them. That's it? Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Check. 1. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Asim, and thank you so much, Dr. Shefali, for sharing all your valuable insights with us. On that note, everyone, we all will disperse here for some lunch. A very scrumptious meal is being served right there. I will see you all here sharp at 4:30 for the felicitation ceremony. And yes, we all are about to meet the legend, Mr. Kapil Dev, and the Wonder Woman, Miss Saina Nehwal. Yes, sharp at 4:30, you all have to be here in this room. Thank you so much once again for joining us here and being patient with us. May I request all of you to kindly proceed for some lunch.
it and say. Change it and say till I come, till I come, till I come. Change it and say.